Hello, it's Burgess Taylor. I'm in my living room and I was going to go outside and film my coffee chat, but of course, as soon as I got out there and I got everything set up, the neighbors came out there with the kids. They're playing on their swing set, so they're making quite a lot of noise. It distracts me. my ADHD will not, I won't be able to talk. And I'm still not feeling very good. And boy, in the salad, you could really see the white. I am letting it grow out, letting it go natural. So I'm sitting on the couch. We're gonna try this. I thought, this gives me a reason to kind of get some of the laundry, to fix up the couch, to vacuum in here, to clean up a little, and give me a chance to get some of this done, because I can't save the video, can't get anything uploaded until the Patreon video finishes, until I get my laptop and I can do multiple things at one time. So here I am. Coffee chat. So yeah, I had my cup ready for outside coffee. I am still not feeling very well. Yesterday, I was quite nauseated. I hate being sick. I hate throwing up. This stomach flu thing is, from what I gathered, a really bad one. A lot of people are having it for about 4 weeks. It's not really, and Mr. Rockstar's had it for 4 weeks. He's finally starting to feel better. This is my 4th week, and I thought I was getting better, and turns out not so much. I'm doing good to have this done today. I'm doing it later than I expected. I had filmed my Patreon stuff over the weekend, tried to put it together, got most of it together, and then had corruption. I was glad I had saved it. So I had to redo it. So now it's finally uploading today. One of the things I wanted to talk about, I have been talking a lot about staying motivated, focusing, what inspires you, changing things that don't work. One of the things that hasn't really been working, I looked back through some of my old journals, Fobonichi journals, Omni journals, inserts, all kinds of different journaling. And what I've always liked, I think the best, that's worked the best for me, is I like the Omni journal for the art and the commonplace journaling and the illustrate your day kind of journaling, sort of an extra. And I like bullet journaling for the planning. The one great thing about the Hobonichi for me to use it as a personal thing is that I can do the planning and the journaling in it, and I just kind of minimize my day to 1 page. But then I have the Omni journal to do extended information, like the bigger stuff, more detailed stuff. But I'm finding more and more that I'm a multi-journal kind of person who strives to be a one journal kind of person. So whether I have the bulk of the stuff in a bullet journal or the bulk of the stuff in an Omni journal, it all boils down to sort of the same thing. The bullet journal for me is not so much just a bullet journal, as I still use it as sort of an Omni journal. I'm revamping a system to work for me. I like having everything in one place, but at the same time I don't. I like having more detailed things and separate things. So I was thinking about it because I have all these bullet journals. A bullet journal for spirituality, or Omni journal for spiritual stuff. And it's funny because I have the thing, and it's a bullet journal, but it's what people, the Leuchtturm, which was what people are using for bullet journaling, but I have sort of set it up more like an Omni journal. And that is what works for me. It's how, yeah. I put the overall stuff in there, and then I divvy it out into more detailed stuff sometimes. But things are changing. Things are changing. My journaling is changing, which is one of the reasons why I changed Omni journaling with Burgess to journaling with Burgess, because I don't want it to be just about an Omni journal. I want it to be about journaling in general, because my journaling it's taking a change. I'm growing, and I'm changing, and I'm organizing things. I've been doing this now for 2 years, and I will always use an Omni journal. I am going more and more and more towards divvying things up into having an Omni journal for specific things. And I'm going to quit calling, I think, them certain terms. I'm just going to call it my journal, my journals, because that's what I think hangs up people. People get hung up on. People get hung up on the term. Like if I call this an Omni journal, or I call this a bullet journal, or I call this a whatever, people are getting hung up on terms. And so I'm from now on just going to reference it as my journal, my journals. And when I do descriptions, it will just say journaling with Burgess. And then I'll have bullet journal, Omni journal, because people sometimes need terms. Hobonichi, whatever, art and words, planning. I will maybe put in parentheses whether it's more about planning or more about art, or both art and words. And maybe I'll do that because I'm getting more and more and more organized. My style is changing again, and I won't say it's changing, it's evolving. It's been a work in progress for a good long while, and I'm always, I think, going to like having things all in one place for the bit of everything, and then having journals that are for specific things, for more detailed stuff. But I'm changing what I'm using around as well. Definitely. I want to get another Taroko Enigma and I'm going to be probably, in about a week or so, I'm probably going to be ordering those. I think the Enigmas come back in March, come back out. So I'm going to be ordering one or two. And I need another Seven Seas writer. Mine is full. Although I'm thinking that for the writing, I may just stick with the Leuchtturm, and I may just get another Leuchtturm line. It depends on how much they cost, to be honest. Because cost is a factor versus the amount of pages. You can get a lot more pages for pretty much the same amount of money in the Nanami Paper of Seven Seas books. They're 480 pages, whereas a Leuchtturm is only, it doesn't have as many pages. And I love Tomoe River paper. But if I can afford to, and they have them in stock, I want to get at least one Enigma and at least one Writer, and maybe a Crossfield. But it's time to, over the next few weeks, kind of spread out the ordering. I just can't order them all at one time, but to start ordering my journals, because I did December, January, February. I'll have March in this one, and then I'm not sure that after March it'll have much more room. My journals last for about 3 or 4 months, so it's time to get new ones. But yeah, my journal style is evolving again. It's well, I won't say again. I'm going through it's a learning curve. You figure out what you like, what you enjoy, how you do it, what you do. And as you grow and you learn what you do and don't like, and how you like to do things, and what really does work for you, your style tends to evolve from that. Yeah, your style definitely tends to evolve from that. And what I've noticed is that I don't really care for the planning in my Omni journal. Is what I've been referring to as I don't really care for the planning in that very much. I like having a calendar so I can see things spread out in the calendar, and that's about it. I don't like having my to-dos and stuff in there in the Omni journal. I like having the art and the commonplace journaling, my regular text kind of journaling in the Omni journal. I like it that way. So it's, like I said, it's changing. I think I might put the bullet journal to use more, and the Omni journal to use more in different ways. I will let y'all know how it goes. I'm going to be changing some things around, and I will let y'all know how it goes. I'm going to be working on that this week since we are starting March. I'm going to be changing things around. Bye, y'all.